Hey, hey, who's here? Triple B, I know you're here. MTG Hillbilly, looks like you're here already. Get some tunes going. What are we going to talk about this week for an hour? The cards that got shot yesterday that had a little value to them. I was going to do a little bit of card scanning. I picked up a bunch. Finally something good to watch. Nothing on TV, huh, Hillbilly? I can't remember the last time I really truly watched like something on TV. It's mostly Netflix. And I've actually gone back to watching. I got a buddy started on Penny Dreadful. And I watched it when it first came out. Now I'm kind of caught back up on it. And super fast. Thanks for stopping in. Sunday is wife time. Well, that's you always gotta have that time. Nothing wrong with that. At some point, they'll figure out are the Hillbilly super fast. You could probably answer this too. Are the commands that you guys have on your shows with the exclamation mark, are those YouTube commands that I can do within the YouTube studio, or are those Streamlab things? Because like I said, I'm all OBS, so. Yeah, do show the cards that were shot yesterday. I'm guessing that's what do show refers to. Yeah, we'll do that first then. Oh, I got the old hit up. Oh, that's a Nightbot function. Okay. So yeah, anybody that didn't see the cracker sack yesterday, we did shoot a couple that had a little value. I typically never know until I get home and kind of go through the cards, and unless it's like an obviously big hit that's a well-known card. I knew this was going to have some value. I wasn't sure if it was going to be over $10 or not, but it ended up only being like $7.71. That's a rare, right? Yeah, that's a rare. I thought it was maybe a mythic. And then let's see, what are some of the other smaller cards that I didn't actually put the prices in the video. Echoes of Eternity. Ended up getting a bullet. 310. Sapphire Medallion. I think was a $2 card or something. Yeah. So there was more value in that cracker sack than either of the first two that I did. 231. 283 on the Waste Knot. And I knew this Questing Druid had some value because I've had this a couple times. Echoes. Echoes was, just over $3. But these were the two big hitters. I didn't realize that either one of these had the price that they do. But Planar Nexus is $13.43. And then this Yawgmoth Thran position. Took it right on the creature. 14-14. So this right now is the biggest card. Still sleeve playable, just flatten them out. No one will ever know. I said that in the video too, because there was one card that I was going to, that I kind of liked the art of, and it was kind of like a black spirit type thing or something. And I actually said that in the video, I might still play this, and then I made the comment, I probably can't, because I would be able to probably feel the bullet hole through the, you know, the sleeve. But if I flattened it out, you know, enough, I probably could still play these shot cards. And my play group is going to let me for sure. So that's not, you know, I'll just show them that, you know what, we'll flatten them out and they're just highly played. That's all. Why am I shooting unopened packs? It's just a dice game that I do with packs for, it gives me a reason, because I don't get it out and shoot enough. Just as I, you know, just putting targets up and going out and stuff. So it gives me a reason to kind of mix my interest in magic cards and in shooting. No, a whole deck of them, no issue there. So most of the Cracker Sack videos don't really get watched. You know, because number one, they're always somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes long, and typically, unless it's a live, attention spans don't hold that long. So, I mean, this one isn't doing too bad. It's posted last night, and I think it's got 12 views or something like that. But I mean, I know a lot of the people that are viewing it too, you know, because you're leaving me comments and stuff. But so yeah, Yawgmoth is now the top dollar card that has been sacrificed in a sacker or a Cracker Sack game. I did though. Let me grab it. So one pack of Bloomburrow Collector Booster did make it through. These are just random cards. And oh, I know where I put it. This was actually more than I thought it was. So this came out of the collector pack that didn't get shot. The only one pack out of the 5 that actually made 3 dice rolls. But Pollywog Prodigy, and I didn't even really know it. I sleeved it, but it is actually 1879. Now it's probably dropped through the floor already, because like this one yesterday when I pulled it, this was Nissa, the full art extended foil, and I marked it down at home when I got a chance to go through them at 545 or 554, and it ended up now, I don't know if it's a $2 card now. It dropped that much in a night. So yeah, that was a good pull there. Pop cans ain't as much fun, Mrs. Hillbilly. And then I thought this was going to be more, but it isn't. It's, I don't know, it's $1 something now, I think. So those were the cards that actually made it through the dice roll anyways. And then I picked up a bunch of 25-cent cards today that this elk is for the Backwoods mono green Backwoods theme deck that I will eventually start putting together here pretty darn quick. And then I just grabbed a bunch of stuff that was either art that I already have most of these cards. But there were a lot of foils that, you know, they're just quarter cards, but I love this card. Any witch, any vampire. Triple B and myself are big on the horror ladies. Wake Dancer, Undying Evil. I buy this anytime I see it. Lingering Phantom, and Draugr Recruiter. A couple foils of that. Another weirded. And what is that? That's Dead Bridge Shaman. So that was today. Oh, how did you pass it up? Triple B. What set was it? Do you remember? Once you start, you don't stop. You will get hooked. Maybe not as much as you are on the comics, though. I'm really thinking Triple B, if you kind of went into Magic a little bit, there's probably only a handful of sets that, like, you're gonna, you know, like the same way I like them, because there are a lot of witches, a lot of vampires and stuff like that. Here's this particularly would be the two sets I think you would like quite a bit, Triple B, because they're gonna have creatures and stuff that are really right up our alleys. Midnight Hunt, and they're essentially both on what is called the same plane in the game. Okay, so Triple B, I think you dropped the like, right? We'll do some packs. What are we almost... Where's my time for this thing? Oh, Mrs. Hillbilly, you just started getting into Loricana? $400. Really? The last I checked my comic number, I was just approaching 900 for total comics. A lot of it's Lady Death and a lot of it's Vampirella and stuff, but I got a lot of off the wall different type stuff, indie stuff essentially. All right, where's my time for this here? Oh, we're 16 minutes in already. I will say the one thing that I've noticed since doing this Sunday night thing is the time flies for an hour. But, you know, Hillbilly, it's the same thing when I sit in on the morning show with you and Tortoise. That hour goes by quick. Oh, I knew you were going to pick one of those. I think this would be probably the pick that you would pick then, Triple B, if you were going to pick a pack for me. Actually, I didn't have the Crimson Vow. And typically I don't buy booster or draft boosters. I've never been a big fan of the draft boosters. Number one, I don't play any draft. And I always like set at the least, but if there's a collector booster there, I'm typically buying that. Time flies when you're having fun. That is right. So I know what you're picking eventually there, Triple B, so I'm going to set those aside. Hillbilly. I might have to, if this starts to go this way, I might have to figure out a different trigger for opening packs, because you guys are too kind with the dropping the likes. The August top 10 down below. Down below. Where's below? Right there. I renewed that today. There's only 4 cards on it right now, and those are the 4 from the Cracker Sack game yesterday. But I'm guessing something will be added after tonight. So let me try to get these laid out here for Hillbilly. I know you dropped a like, so tell me what pack I'm gonna crack. I still see 6 likes, Hillbilly. You see 7 though, huh? It was a big discrepancy last week. Well, not a big, but it was, remember that it was that 1 like discrepancy that we couldn't figure out? But now there's 6. I see 6 likes and I only see 5 people in here. And one of those numbers I think is me, so there's probably only 4 hanging out with me. You know, so there's people I think that probably drop a like and then take off. Hillbilly is given my choice. I'm gonna do Hidden Void then, because I like those cards so much. So there's 2 likes for sure. 6 on your end, Triple? Yeah, I got 6 on my end too. I think everybody's probably a little bit different. Anybody else in here that dropped a light, pick a pack. And actually, we can double up on packs too if somebody wants to pick the same pack somebody else already picked and have me open it. Because I think I have doubles of... Let's do the other verse here while we see if anybody else drops a pack. You know what? I think you probably can. I think if you hit it twice, you can take your like away. Oh, are you just getting into using OBS now, Triple B? I like it because there's so much you can do with it. Now, you probably can do the same in Streamlabs. But I'm almost afraid to switch just because I have so much built into OBS now for like just my scenes and stuff, and it's like if I switch, do I kind of end up rebuilding everything and stuff like that? But yeah, I just did a lot of YouTube watching on OBS back in the day, and you know, as you play with things, you kind of learn how things work, and you know, you'll be like, oh, where did that go? And then you'll find it and stuff like that. So, all right, let's see what we can get out of this Hidden Void other verse. I really like these cards. I really like... I can't say I like the game because I've never played the game. Spider Queen Full Power. I don't know if I've had that one yet. Mother Nature. I know I've hit that. I think we might even hit that last week. Ash and Lily Lost Princesses. Very cool art. Has a what's called Divine Touch. Negate and copy the effect of any card. See, and that's what I thought I remembered too, Hillbilly, was because like I bet you 2-3 years ago I had Streamlabs on my computer and I thought it would import back and forth. So, and I want to get Streamlabs too, just for like if I want to do a Sunday night stream like this and have somebody on, it's going to be a little bit easier for me to get them in, because you know, I don't know the ins and outs of it, Triple B, but I know Superfast Tortoise has told me OBS is not that you can't do it, but it's a lot more complicated to get like guests on. Sisters of Sulfriz as Doppelganger. This card copies the effects of its two adjacent cards. I think this is this the rare coming up? Oh, this is a little bit different. Oh, that's a serialized card. So there is a serialized card. And I could tell the foiling was a little bit different. Let's see what's behind it first. Fire Queen. I've hit Fire Queen before. I think that's my second Fire Queen for sure. Is there one more? Ice Queen. I think I have one Ice Queen too. I like that art though. Cool art on the Ice Queen. What's the name? Oh, Death Void Ender. I have not hit this named card yet. So, is it going to be one of the female chasers that I go after? Ah, yeah. Black Skull Cannon is the ability. Force slash 200,000 the opposing card. And it, if you can see it, it has a real foiling to it. And it's like that Black Skull Cannon that she's got. It's got like a silver foil right in the middle. Like I said, these cards are cool. I don't know nothing about them, but I will definitely keep opening them. KJ Cowboy Dan, how you doing? Now, not typically the girl art that I would chase, you know, or the female character art that I would chase, but is still a cool card. Miss Hillbilly, did you pick me a pack? I don't know who's here that's dropped likes, so if you dropped a like and you want to drop a comment of a pack, it is a pack that you tell me what I'm opening. We see what we hit, and we'll check prices and stuff. Oh, you ain't late, Dan. We're only 24 minutes in. And we're just chatting. Magic Dad, yo! I just met Magic Dad, what, this morning, right? My days run together, so it was either this morning or yesterday morning. I think it was this morning, though. He was in MTG Hillbillies. Cowboy Dan, One Piece. All right, let's do One Piece. I see 8 likes now, so whoever drops a pack pick has probably dropped a like. And it don't matter. I mean, it really... All I have left is... for One Piece is this newest set. What is it? OP5 or 7 are they on, or what? Okay, so no red card means no leader, right? Investable collectibles. Yeah, this morning, Magic Dad, that's what I thought. One Piece, okay, investables calling for a One Piece pack. Be open. Edison. Kind of cool art. What in the heck is that? Boa Marigold. Alright, I know I chased the ladies. Oh, smokes. Okay. We're just going to keep going. Tanjit. You need what, Cowboy Dan? Let me know what you need, Cowboy Dan. So Tanjit. Mom? That? You need that? Hillbilly. Tangent. Tangent. Vega Force. Boy, the rarities on these are just small. I can barely see them. But I think we're still in C's. York. Investable collectibles, or KJ, if you know One Piece, if I hit something that looks like it's, you know, money and needs to truly be sleeved, let me know. I sleeve any of the ladies and stuff. Megaton Nine Tails Rush. It's an event, so. Yeah, Magic Dad. If you're into comics at all, and especially like Vampirella and stuff, you gotta watch Triple B. I used to be into comics. Well, and I still am. I won't say I'm not. It's just my focus now is cards and stuff, and I still buy comics probably every week. A stage called Egghead. At some point, comics might make it back on the channel. Truly, because I'm not niched down to, you know, just Magic, so I don't really have to stay just Magic. I can go into comics and stuff, you know. So it's very likely you could see comics on the channel at some point. Gecko Mora, that is a uncommon. So Gecko Mora is uncommon. Another uncommon of Rorona? Zorro? Grandma Nyan or Glorcia. That's disturbing. Rob Lucci. Is that my rare? No. Well, it's a rare, but it's not a foil. Rob Lucci. And I think that says SR. Cowboy Dan and Investable. You still here? SR? Investable. I just made a couple tracks public on my Suno account, and so I'm putting together what I call albums, but I'm just slowly dropping a song once I get it to the point where I want it and stuff. I have a Magic and card collecting inspired album slowly developing. I've got what I call, I think, the Backwoods Collection, which is kind of more country and, you know, country and backwoods lifestyle type stuff. I have my Dive Bar Beauty Queens song on it, on that particular playlist. And then I've got what the playlist is called Ghosts of the Backwoods. And that's a bunch of tracks that really are vampire, witches, ghosts and spirits type and stuff like that. So KJ, how much do you know about Gisa in Magic? I'm going to check this here. Secret Rare Investables. Secret Rare coming up, I think. Jewelry Bonnie. So hopefully a decent lady card. Oh, that's cool. She looks like she would probably kick my backside. Okay, well, if once you learn about Gisa, I made kind of a tribute song to Gisa the Goo Caller. I think it's my favorite of any of my tracks right now. except for maybe Ghosts of the Backwoods. Cool secret rare. Investable, if you're here, I don't know if that's a good one, or Dan, do you know if that's a good one or not? But cool foil secret rare. All right, I know. Let's see. Investable, collectibles. I know he said let's do another One Piece. So since we're on One Piece, Hillbilly, if you're still here, or if Mrs. Hillbilly's still here, tell her to pick a pack. Holy smokes! Where did I put my? So KJ, here I was going to ask you another thing about Suno, since we're just kind of chatting on things. And so, can I take my song, basically that I've taken and completely altered and stuff? No red means no leader, right? And basically make just a YouTube video of that song. I saw that you can like download the video with the song that would do the words. She said my choice. Okay, if it's my choice, I'm going back to other verse. Because I thought I would release the songs publicly, just one after another, when I get a chance to like do a video with it and stuff. I just wanted to make sure that YouTube wasn't goofy. I mean, they're not copyrighted or anything, so I was like, well, why would they copyright strike me? Capote? So yeah, Dan, if I was gonna message you earlier that I went public with a bunch of those in those playlists. If you can find my profile, you can do it. Okay, good. Then I'm going to do it. I'm going to just release them onto YouTube too. And your video album, perfect. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start working on an album. Fusa, Scratchman, Oppo. I gotta watch this screen, otherwise I end up not holding this on screen and stuff. Jinbi. Who is the girl in this set? I hit her last week in a card. It's the one everybody chases. Boa. Love to get some cool Boa cards. Morgans on a common, some type of bird. York. I just pulled that one. That's a double. A event of Snake Dance. So events still have rarity, so that's a common. Tony Chopper. Renona Zorro. Here's an uncommon Sheikah. Curly the Dan on the foil rare. Holy smokes. Another lady, but we ain't hitting the good looking ladies really tonight. A rare. So this is a second foil in the pack coming, which seems odd to me. Tempest Kick. It's an event foil. Alright. So investables, or Dan, if I went by something that should have a sleeve or a top loader, let me know. All right. So I see 8 likes, and I know there's not 8 people in here. There's only 5 hanging out. So I'm going to open a couple packs just for the sake of opening them. Let's do Crimson Vow. Just so Triple B can see some Crimson Vow. And I can maybe hit something. It's a draft booster, so I don't know what the likelihood of anything great coming out of this is going to be. I do appreciate the 8 likes, so that's awesome. I think that beats last week. Kessig Flame Breather. A pirate. Cradle of Safety, common. Vampire Slayer. So, Triple B, if you're still here, this whole set was based on basically vampires. And essentially a wedding between 2 of the high vampires from 2 families. Yeah, because I think unless there's something huge in one of these packs, it might be the most exciting. A Braid, Doom Dissenter, Witch's Web. MTG Hillbilly, if you're still here, can you explain in chat? Because I don't even really know off the top of my head truly what the difference between a draft booster is. Now, granted, I know they've gone away now because there's play boosters, which are supposed to cover both what was draft and set boosters. But before, what was the true difference between, or the biggest difference between set boosters and draft boosters? I very rarely ever bought a draft booster. Courier Bat, Lantern Bearer. I've got a couple Lantern Bearers. I just thought they were cool cards. I think I probably bought the foil as a single. Desperate Farmer. I always thought this was a cool card because it... Oh, there's probably one difference in draft booster. I don't think you're going to see that too often. Double cards. Turns over to Depraved Harvester. So that is probably... And I think it feels like there's more cards in this MTG Hillbilly. Maybe I'm wrong. Wedding Security for an uncommon. Lantern of the Lost. Biolume Egg. Soren. Anybody got Scryfall up or TCG Player? That I don't think it's a real expensive mythic though, if I remember right. A land and a blood token. I can always use blood tokens, so that's a good. And I can always use those. You can always use those if you actually play. So Soren the Merciless maybe got a little value to it still. I don't know. We'll top load it just for kicks. All right. Well, I'm gonna do another verse before the hour is up here, but we got 20 minutes left. Triple B, where were we going on this? And we're gonna give the old Soren the Mirthful the old hit. Let me know which pack you're thinking, Triple B, that you want me to crack. The black one. And I don't know truly which one's spicier. So, but I always will say, whenever I do these, you know, you got kids in the room or something, or they just ain't your thing, you might want to... Although I know that these typically, both sets, these are not anywhere near some of the spiciest ones you will ever see though. Because they do get extremely spicy if you buy the wrong set. So typically on the back side you always have a puzzle piece. And let's see, this is a 2... Yep. So So these are a little more spendy cards too. So let's see what we get on. I'm going to take a quick look. So that's an SSR. Foiling on it, and I'm guessing the reason it's an SSR is because the foiling's not straight foiling. If you look like right at some of that foiling, it's almost prism foiling. And let's see what this one is going to be. Oh, I like it better. A vampire, and you can kind of see they do what I call selective foiling, so you can see what kind of gets foiled. And I can tell you that this, in the waifu world, this is probably a pretty good hit as an SP, and if anybody is picking up on it, it's done after Wednesday. That kind of gives a good look that it's essentially an overseas version that they're doing of Wednesday Addams. So it does look a little 3D. I think it's somewhat of the foiling and stuff does it. So if anybody watched, and I can't put this in a regular top loader. The other nice thing is their quality cards is they're thicker cards. They're not the same size as a Magic card and stuff. This right now is going to be the top of the month. So if anybody watched my top 10 Magic pulls of the month I just dropped, top 10 Magic pulls of July, I am now also picking the top Dive Bar Beauty Queen card of the month that gets pulled either through Sunday night streams and stuff like. Yeah, I got a buddy at work who's a sucker for goth girls, and I'm like, she's trouble, but he don't listen to me. Hey, Cosmic Seeds, thank you. I just hit 90 yesterday, I think. Much appreciated, Cosmic Seeds. You want to hear something? Hey, okay, Hillbilly, you're still here, right? I think Triple B's here. Cowboy Dan is here. So I did the Cracker Sack video last night, and I got it edited. Well, I shot it and edited it and everything last night. And so after I posted the video, I'm like, I'm going to cut a short of it. So I cut a short out of the middle of basically where, if anybody watched it, where I'm actually taking the shot and then it cuts to the pack and the pack gets shot and then I cuts back to me. I cut a short of 2 shots like that. And I could not believe it. I posted the short. I think I got up, I went upstairs and got a cup of coffee, come back downstairs to my office here, sat down, pulled YouTube up, and in 10 minutes it had 800 views. And I couldn't believe it. Now, granted, MTG Hillbilly says, it's great you're growing. Really, I got 1 subscriber out of that 800. Well, actually, in the first 15 minutes, it had 1,400 and some views. But then, with anything like on YouTube, right off the end, you could see every minute it was going down until it was just basically gone and no more views. But it was the biggest going off of a short I've ever had. All right, so we got 9 likes, and I've only opened about 4 or 5 packs. So if somebody wants to give me another pack, We'll do this for at least another 10 minutes here. I try not to go over an hour because it just kind of gets long, and like I said, it doesn't really hold people's attention, I think. So, Cosmic, if you drop a like, yeah, I just think that's the way views or shorts probably end up going, I'm guessing. I said I was going to open up what? Other verse for Mrs. Hillbilly's like? And the best part of it, so I got one subscriber off that short. I got one subscriber off the short, and I got one comment. And the one comment was from a guy going, "What am I watching?" The other thing that, about what I do, especially the cracker sacks, and especially the shorts, because the shorts get viewed so much more, is, I think that short, even though it's got 1,400 views now or 1,500 views, it only has 9 likes. But what I was going to say is that with those 9 likes, I also have 7 unlikes, or thumbs down, which is probably people that just don't like seeing magic cards wrecked or something. But it is. I do what I do, I guess. Elven Queen. Corpse Queen. I want to see, and I knew some of these cards were actually in. This is kind of your wheelhouse there, Triple B, for cards. Yeah, shorts don't really probably add anything onto you at all. 31st, 4 p.m. I think I might be able to make that investable. Is the 30th or 31st, or is the 31st a Sunday? I want this in foil. What does her tattoo say? I don't know what that is. Babushka? Exactly, Hillbilly. Well, and Hillbilly, you've heard me say that before, right? We talked about that. That a thumbs down is still interaction with your algorithm. Baby Golem. That kind of reminds me of a Metazoo type art. Oh, you're looking at Corpse Queen? I know, I'm hoping to hit that in foil at some point. Spider Queen, Venom's Touch. I know I got a Spider Queen last week. I don't know if it was Venom's Touch or not. Because some of them will be like full power. Like Spider Queen, full power and stuff. And they're a little bit different cards and stuff. Rena, I know we've seen this one. Oh, you know what? No, a pack with no foil. Mermaid Girl, full power. Did I get her? No foil. A pack with no foil. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Hillbilly. I looked like Baby Golem. Oh my goodness. Alright, I don't remember what somebody said. We'll do one more of these for sure. And then we'll be right about my hour. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. That's very cool, he is. So it was either Cosmic Seeds or Cowboy Dan, unless you both need a pick. I don't know. Just let me know. It's not like I care how many of these we open. I just like See, it's hard for me to not sit down and rip everything open. You know, just a whole box, just rip a box. Purple. Okay, cowboy. So we're going to do these at least for sure. This it seems like it's turned into a dive bar beauty queen stream tonight, which is not a bad thing. Red. And Cosmic Scene says red. So we're going to grab another red one out of the box here. All right. We'll end the stream on 3 dive bar beauty queens. And I was talking about something. I completely forgot now. I was going to make a point, and I was like, this is going to be a good point. Well, I don't know what it was. Let's do 1 red just because we got one of those. Oh, I know what I was saying. It's hard for me to not just take a box, whether it's Magic, whether it's Dive Bar Beauty Queen cards, and just not rip the whole box and be done with it. So I'm like, this stretches out my packs for me to do these Sunday night streams, because unless I do a pack cracking video or I'm opening up a whatnot buy or something like that, I'm really not cracking packs, and I like to do it in this format. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. And if you guys don't mind hanging out for an hour, we will keep doing this. All right, landscape card. We'll do the landscape last. Kind of an angel. And all of these get sleeved. I mean, this is a good... I don't know if you can tell, but they're all like one size up from what a regular trading card would be. Unless you get a hit, and some of them are actually extremely thicker. Ooh. Triple B. I don't know. There might be somebody might overtake this. She might not last the night. Sit on them for a while for the video. Yeah, I know. It's hard to... I don't know. I don't think she beats that out. I don't think she beats Wednesday out. Ugh. I don't think this is gonna... This is probably going to be August's Dive Bar Beauty Queen card of the month. And it's got a signature. I don't know what the signature... You know, anybody that knows anything about these, what are technically waifu cards, you know, I call them my Dive Bar Beauty Queens. You typically can't read anything on these cards. Because they come from overseas. But they're so cool. Alright, let's go to this. So these cards, this particular set, is supposed to be a little more realistic. The art's, like, not as... See how these two, I call them very anime? They're very, almost kind of got a cartoon feel. These are a little bit like that, but they're going to be a little less. That's awesome, Dan. Oh, that's awesome, Dan. And you see, essentially, let me see how close they are. Nah, they ain't even close. It's the same company, though. So, like this red pack, ACG LXG. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody can read that. It's the same company, ACG. So... it's just different set types and stuff. So we're looking at a little... I'm guessing she's a bat. SSR is not a real rarity. There's SSR, SR and like SP, but then when you get like UX or XR and stuff like that, then you got a rare card. And then a puzzle piece. So usually like the sets will have like a 9-piece puzzle piece or something, and I don't know. That might beat Wednesday out now. That's an SSP. Not a lot of foiling on it, but a little bit. Yeah, this might be the new top of the month until next week. Of course, unless this pack here cracks something extraordinary. ACG? Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. Boy, I like that Wednesday card, but I'm not sure that ain't gonna go for my top spot in the month until next week. And this is cool, but I don't know. I think that I'm going with that right now. All right, we'll do one more ACG and then I'm gonna call it a night. And that'll be almost a perfect hour. All right, no landscape cards. They are numbered in English though. But they each have different symbols and stuff, so... Oh, I guess I didn't even realize. Okay, so there is obviously a big puzzle to be put together to some extent. Nice, but definitely does not go to my top couple cards. But like I said, we sleeve them all. It don't matter. All right, last card of the night. I don't know now. My lord. Is this the card of the month so far? I mean, just the way it's foiled and stuff. It might have to be. Triple B and KJ, I will email you, or not email you, but I'll message you the info of where I got them. I bought them off of eBay. You can just, you can get a box, and they're not expensive. It ain't like buying a magic box, where like both of the boxes, this is the ACG, well, this is what it's called, ACG Novition. And you get the packs, and the boxes quality and stuff, like $35. But I will message you both if you're interested in finding some of them. I don't think she's as good looking, but just the way the card is done, is that not the card of the month so far? Because, I mean, if that's not it, it's one of these two, in my opinion. I guess I'll have to think. I'll take some advice through the month. Let me do something, because I know everybody's not connected with my Discord. Let me try to drop a Discord link here. If I can figure out how to do it. It is also in the description of the video. So if you want to join Discord, I think you can just join it. I don't think I have to prove anybody, do I, Dan? If they join, they join, right? Yeah, I'm a big sports card guy too, but you just don't see me do a whole lot of sports cards. So, I don't know. I think I gave her it, but let's give these two. Cheer. And then let's work on getting out of here. That was fun, guys. Holy smokes, that was fun. I don't know if you guys had fun, but I had a blast. Is it different? What did I post for a... What do you hit if you hit that one I put in? Somebody else's Discord? It just launches the app or something. Okay. But yeah, no, like I said, don't have hard... Who's in my Discord? MTG Hillbilly, Dan, Collectible Investables. I think that's it. I need some Discord people. In my Discord, you're going to see different things I'm doing. I'm posting pictures of cards that I pulled. I got a section that I just made for Gisa cards, Gisa Magic cards. I'm KJ Cowboy Dan here has got me like knee deep into Suno, and I'm into Night Cafe AI art now and stuff, and it's just a rabbit hole, but it is so much fun. I told KJ, I bought into monthly subscriptions on both, so I got credits. But I'm going to be posting some of the AI art that I am doing. So there's like a section for vampires and a section for witches and a section for Dive Bar Beauty Queen art. Because those are the ones that I'm kind of playing with. Because what I want to do, and Dan, you and I might have to talk a little bit, but what I want to do is I want to try to, when I post a Suno track on, just basically drop a 4-minute video on YouTube of the track, I think I want to try to like visually incorporate some of my AI Dive Bar Beauty Queens or whatever the song kind of refers to. Let's see. I will post my Suno, and we will call it an evening. Like I said, I just tonight went public with a bunch of songs. That should take you to my Suno if I'm right. All right, that's it. Almost an hour 10. Thank you guys. I had fun. I think this is probably the most fun I've had on a Sunday night kickback stream. Although I can see, like, if things keep growing, I don't know if I'm gonna have to do something else for triggering pack openings or something. And I'm definitely gonna have to get some more Dive Bar Beauty Queens coming. All right. thanks. I will message, I'm sure, Dan, I'll talk to you at some time. Maybe even after stream here. I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the evening. Triple B, thanks for stopping in and hanging out again, as you have been usually doing. That's awesome. You were definitely one of my very firsts to kind of hang out here and stuff. MTG Hillbilly, Mrs. Hillbilly. I know Superfast is gone because it's his wife night. So KJ, Investable Collectibles, Cosmic Seeds. I don't know if I missed anybody, but hopefully I didn't. Thanks. And I'm gonna roll out of here, and we'll do the After Dark outro. We'll talk to y'all guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Stay out of trouble.
In a dirty